Come on. Wait, don't I have an app?
Nobody needs to know. Don't prove me wrong, prove you right. Don't prove me.
We don't give a fuck, give a fuck, give a fuck.
What's up, Construction Kronies? Happy Father's Day, boys. Happy Father's Day. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Dibs, my man. What's good, buddy? What's good, man? What's good? Yeah, definitely don't want to be spending on a new CPU at the moment, man. The freaking price is like that i9 I want is like $1,000. you know. And the motherboard's cheap because it's older, and it's probably not going to be what quality you're normally used to here. You can try to make sure you're obviously the image quality as high as you can on your phone. But yeah, I'm using the Panasonic guy actually. Hey, what's up, BJ? Happy Father's Day, bro. And actually, like, try to interview workers and stuff, like, on their way into the job sites and out or whatever. And I'm going to. Oh yeah, you don't use a phone, duh, right? Of course. What an idiot. But yeah, dude. So I'm gonna start doing some more of that, like news coverage for construction related news coverage. And yeah, man, it should be fun. And then I want to start doing some other stuff. Like, I want to obviously get into doing some more docuseries and things, like how things are made or whatever. But yeah, we'll see. Time will tell. How, like, now that this whole chaos is over now, subsiding or whatever, we can kind of get back to business, and it was a kind of a struggle the last couple of years, just trying to figure out what to do, for content. And before that, I used to do a lot more stuff on the street, but I got a whole bunch of stuff planned for today. It shouldn't take too long. I would say an hour to hour and a half to get, it seems to be pretty consistent between Canada and the United States, what's happening, with the economies and construction projects and everything, housing crises and all that, inflation and just different gas prices and all that, right? So it's a unique position we're in right now. And I've definitely been feeling the effects myself with the delays of all the projects and some cancellations even, it's been a little crazy. But yeah, so I apologize if there's buffering, guys, in the stream right off the start. I am doing my best to mitigate that. I've done everything software-wise, and I know, like, my hardware is good. It's just the only thing that is outdated is, like, I have a sixth generation i7, right? And the motherboard, of course, is the Alienware motherboard that came with it. Anyways, so my point is I've also, like, rendered over 1,000 videos on it, and I've done like a lot, gaming, and I've really pushed this CPU and motherboard right to the limits, right? So that's why I'm having issues, is because of the lagging and things like that. You know what I mean? So, hey, happy Father's Day to Dan the Man. Yeah. Oh, and I'm using a different camera as well, guys. So this is really badass. I was kind of hoping, like, this was one of the main things, like, one of the big reasons, not the main reason, but it was one of the bigger reasons why I wanted this camera, is because it's so tiny. It's literally 2 feet away from me. And it's right on the wall. I'm able to mount it right on the wall. I can't do that with my big Blackmagic camera. It's just too big, right? So, yeah. And then this lens it's a kit lens, so it's not like the best lens in the world either, right? Like, it's a good lens. Don't get me wrong, but it's not a cinema lens or anything like that. It's not a fast lens. Like, I'm stopped out at f3.5 right now. And I run my other one at 1.3, which is a lot faster, right? A lot faster. So it's going to seem milky and darker, that's for sure. Okay, no question about it. So just to kind of hit, just so that you guys, it's not your phones or computers or anything like that. It's literally my stream. It's not going to be as high quality as it should be as high quality, just the picture quality, right? But yeah, good to see all the dads, man. Good to see the dads today, man. Whoa. Okay, and then I'm going to be going over how to search jobs in your region where you are. This is one of the ways that I've always been able to find work, and so it could be more the motherboard than the CPU. If the PCI lanes, I believe so, Dibs. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point too, because I'm using like 4th and 5th gen PCIe gear, and it's probably the PCI is probably, you're right, it's bottlenecking. But yeah, I might as well, like, if I'm gonna get a new motherboard, I'm gonna get because I could replace this motherboard, I think, probably pretty cheap. I could look into that, but Yeah, if I'm gonna buy a new motherboard, I was like, yeah, we'll get the motherboard chip because everything else is brand new, like new M2 drives and like everything's fast, right? So yeah, RAM and even my graphics cards, like it's only within the year maybe, like my 3060 Ti, right? So and the new capture card as well, right? The new Elgato Camlink Pro, 4K Pro or whatever it is. Oh, I didn't want to move that because I had it perfectly positioned. Okay, because I got it's different. So anyway, so yeah, it's cool because I can go back to my roots. And like this is how I used to stream, right, guys? I used to stream just on my computer like this, and we used to go over things, and it was good. But yeah, my production is getting way bigger, and so the equipment, it's like, yeah, every time I upgrade, it's like, oh man, I'm pushing it. So I finally push it to its limit, and yeah, time to upgrade. Unfortunately, but that's okay. I'm gonna wait though. So for now, we're just gonna do this, and I got some pretty awesome stuff planned, so it's gonna be good, guys. Dudes, so how is everybody this morning? How are you guys doing? You having fun so far? On having a good Father's Day so far, everybody? I'll shut up about computers. Yeah, no, it's okay. We should talk. We'll talk in the. We'll talk more in the Discord and stuff about it. Because yeah, definitely. Like, what do you think of my choice of motherboards setup? Like, I think I want to wait though. Like, is that motherboard, that one, the Z690 or whatever it is? It's a little outdated. And they're coming out with new ones, right? So if I'm gonna get a 12th gen chip, I'm just gonna wait for these new motherboards to come out too. Because yeah, right. It's just, yeah. And the prices, too, right now. CPU prices are really high right now. Alrighty, dude. So, let's play that. Hey, Cruiser Mac, my man. Good to see you, buddy. Happy Father's Day to you, brother. But, yeah, you can see the whole rig is different, right? Like, you see, that's the Blackmagic camera right there underneath the tarp, right? So it's a hog, man. That thing's a hog, right? So I could not fit that in front of me at the computer here, right? So this Lumix is mint, man. It's mint. Hey, what's up, John? Happy Father's Day, buddy. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, dude. Awesome. Very cool, buddy. That reminds me, actually. I was gonna do something yesterday and I forgot. It's just so much stuff is going on. Oh my god, guys. Okay. Man, yeah. So I went to a documentary screener. Did the camera move on me again? So let's see here. Maybe I gotta move over here. Anyways, okay. So what am I doing, dummy? I was just like, what am I doing here? So yeah, I went to a documentary screener the other night, Friday night, actually. I found out about this on Friday morning. I bought tickets and I went to the screener Friday night for the Trucker. It's called Trucker Rebellion, and oh yeah, no worries, John. Yeah, you bet, buddy. Oh, there's a 2022 version of that. Okay, well, yeah, well, definitely, yeah, keep me posted because it's a very affordable motherboard. Like it's not that expensive, right? But yeah, I do encourage you though to check that video out. I edited out my live stream from when I was talking about Bill C11. And I couldn't believe it. I edited quite a bit out, and it was like over 40 minutes, like of me talking about this bill, and there's a lot of good information in there, and it's just so ironic because I was almost predicting some things at that moment, and they actually came true the very next day. So I might do an update video as well because there's been a lot of updates. It's just things are happening very fast with that bill, which is the scary thing, right? They're not, debating it. They're not, they've been passing things, passing amendments overnight, while we're sleeping. It's like, oh God, right? So, yeah. I think though I did hear something about this is also a little bit of an attack on the Senate themselves, so they might not approve it. So fingers crossed, anyways. But we just even if they do pass it, we gotta protest it. I'll never stop protesting it. It's unbelievable. But anyway, so I went to this Trucker Rebellion screener at Church on the Vine or whatever here in Edmonton, and they were one of the places, like one of the churches that remained open over the pandemic, and like received some backlash and cops like showing up and stuff, and them being turned away even, and it was just I remember seeing the pastor on the news, right? And he was there that night, so I was like, well, that's interesting. Anyway, so good people, though, very nice people. But anyways, I was there to watch this show, and I met some Rebel News guys and lady, I should say, the main lady, and some really nice people. So it's been a little busy for me because I've been researching a lot of extra stuff, and yeah. Anyways, we're gonna have some interesting stuff coming to the, like, just for my format, right? But anyways, so dudes, very cool, man. Again, happy Father's Day, everybody. This is an awesome day. Let's oh, you know what else I think is working? Let me just double check. I got not that one. Which one? Oh no, I want this one. Make sure that's working. Yeah, that works. Boom, Cruiser Mac. Yeah, baby. Definitely cool, man. Right on. So that's good. That works. Oh, and if I go like this, if I go like this and send it, or let's see. There we go. If I go add to queue, and then oh, it just automatically pops up. Okay, never mind, dudes. But yeah, so yeah. Anyway, so also another part of what I was going to try to do is I want to tell me. Can you guys hear music? Is it too loud as well? If you can hear it, is it? Can you hear music? And if so, is the level okay? That's something I need to know. Okay, so also one of the, what's this about? Does it keep popping up, the thing, or did I just hit it again? Anyways, yeah. So sometimes when I'm looking for work, and especially, yeah, see, it's just popping up on itself. So let me clear the queue. No, not that one. View queue. Remove. so I just put BJ's yo. Don't mess with it. It's perfect. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Good stuff. How do I go back now? Okay, view all. Beautiful. Flash in your pen. Hey, Flash, man. How's it going, buddy? Happy Father's Day to you, man. Excellent. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, brother. Man, oh man, that is dope. That is dope, man. So how's construction going for you guys? What's going on out there for everybody? Because I'll tell you, for myself, it's been just wild, man. Like delay upon delay upon delay. It's been like really, really far out, man. Which is like I'm okay with, right? Like we can always keep busy, but it is very hard to plan and schedule like yourself, when you know what I mean, when everything's being delayed, the materials are not coming on time, and it's like, wow, man, terrible. You hate work right now. Flash is going well, brother. Good. Non-stop, but lots of BS with getting materials though, right? Yeah. How are you guys finding the fuel, like the gas prices affecting you? I was quite shocked, actually, because it was costing a considerable amount to get to site and back every day. And it was literally like working your first hour for free. And I was like, that's just unacceptable, right? Like, holy cow, man. So now, if you're doing an hourly job right off the bat, you're only getting paid 7 hours. You know what I mean? Like, you got to think about it that way, right? It's insanity, dudes. Hold on, I'm gonna save some battery power here. Shoot, I don't wanna. How do I do that? Can I do that this way? Yeah, right there. Shit. Don't. Oh shit. I fucked it all up. Shoot. Damn it. Shouldn't have touched it. I shouldn't have touched it. Yeah. I don't. Well, that's no good. Oh well, whatever. Anyways, that's gonna have to be how it is. It's just gonna have to be that way. So I can move now. Okay, that's a little better. Actually, I don't know. That might be even better a little bit. Okay, so let's catch up on the chat. Sorry about that, guys. Oh my god, eh? You can kind of see the background a little bit, eh? This autofocus is badass too. Okay, so non-stop, but lots of basic materials. Yeah, we got that. It's not sure how long many places can keep going with the gas prices, right? So this gas price stuff is like it's literally by design, and like man, their excuses are pretty weak. It's just I don't understand it. They blame like this stuff going on in Russia and Ukraine or whatever, but like gas prices weren't this high when they invaded Iraq and all these other things, right? So, there's like 20 years of war in the Middle East where the oil is, in Russia too. There's lots of oil, but like it's just so bizarre to me. Like they're pretty weak excuses. But anyways, yeah, the gas, man, that has gotta change, man. Hey, Adam Garrity, buddy, how are you, man? Happy Father's Day, brother. Yeah, so we're getting hit with fuel surcharges every day that we cannot pass on. Yeah, whole do-over, this great do-over. It all started back when, he became President Obama, right? So that's when this whole thing started. And yeah, there was some things going on when he was president. Really crazy stuff, guys. Like really crazy stuff. But yeah, it's really unfortunate for us because it's really hurting construction. Because I don't understand why they would have such an attack on energy, like oil and things like that. Because we use it for everything. We use it for making steel. And all our products, like all the machines, are run on with oil and stuff, right? You can't do how do you machine things without oil? You know what I mean? Like it's just so ridiculous. I miss Daddy Trump, I do miss Daddy Trump sometimes. Oh my God. Not sometimes, all the time, every day. That guy he had a good policy with America First. I think it was a really good policy. So became shipping receiving person for the local dish. Which dealerships? These people coming in, I've been having plenty of work for us. It's been a little difficult trying to supply parts for the guys. Yep. So $5 a gallon in Ohio. Wow. Call dear not to mess with it. This ditch witch. Yeah, not dish wish. Damn autocorrect. Yeah, ditch witch. That's what I figured. Okay. Some of the trucking companies here in BC are talking about just shutting down. Yeah, could you imagine, guy? You're paying double, right? Basically, you're paying double now. Diesel is really high. Holy cow! It's not the greatest thing in the world, really, but it's kind of what else? If we're not doing it, they're gonna do it, right? So we might as well do it because we are more ethical, and that's the thing. I think they go to the Middle East because it's cheaper, maybe. I don't know, it's oh man, we haven't. Yeah, it's just crazy. We just need to have people in our government that are not crooks. 100%. Hey, Anton, good to see you, man. How are you? Good to see you, man. I know they are absolute crooks. This is all their fault. They're doing it's intentional, and they're jacking up the oil companies, right? They've put them in this position with their green policies, and it's like wow, man. It's and it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. it's really unfortunate, and it's like, wow, everything seems to be a power money grab for these guys. I don't understand it. Like, they're supposed to be public servants and who work for us, but it's not that way. They see us like we're their slaves, right? Like, they're the kings and queens and we are their slaves. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that it's gone this way. How's everything going for you, my man? Anton, how are you, bud? So yeah, anyways, we're probably going to see a lot of that throughout here, right? Look at this. News found on $6.5 billion federal uranium processing job site in Tennessee. That's interesting, actually. Uranium processing facility. Wow, look at that place, man. I bet you that would be man, $6.5 billion, eh? So an employee found a hangman's noose at the $6.5 billion uranium processing facility construction site at the Y-12 National Security Complex in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Company officials confirmed. Anyway, so the federal projects contractor, Consolidated Nuclear Security LLC, consortium that's majority owned by Reston, Virginia-based Bechtel, said the noose was immediately removed and is investigating. In a statement, the firm pledged severe action against the perpetrator. Oh my gosh, that's crazy, eh? Well, I mean, like, you guys are, like, it's a nuclear processing facility, right? You just came from work, eh? And boom, midnight. Oh yeah, it's at midnight over there right now. Wow. Knoxville's TV station ABC6 reported that U.S. Congressman Jim Cooper said the FBI is investigating. Wow. Cooper's office did not immediately respond to a request for comment from Construction Dive. An FBI spokesperson said the agency was aware of the incident and in regular contact with local authorities. Oh my goodness, that's wild. Industry action. So news on construction sites gained attention in the construction industry after the murder of George Floyd 2 years ago. Construction Dive documented more than 20 nooses and other racist incidents on job sites in 2020 alone. The number and prevalence of racist events seem to have abated somewhat in 2021 and the first half of this year, according to media reports. The Equal Employment Opportunity Commission and data tracked by Turner Construction, the country's top contractor by revenue. The industry has taken steps to fight hate on job sites. The Associated General Contractors Culture of Care campaign has contractors pledged to make job sites free from harassment, hazing, and bullying. Last year, 6 major contractors, including Turner, Mortensen, and Gilbane, launched the inaugural Construction Inclusion Week to combat hate in the industry. Interesting. So look at this. So still, during a recent hearing on the prevalence of discrimination in construction in light of a $1.2 trillion in federal infrastructure funding. It's chillingly common. Isn't that interesting? Oh my God. There was another highlight here I wanted to see. So 20... Well, if anyone's ever worked on a job site, especially like if you like over the past 20 years, a lot has changed. When I first started, it was racist, but I almost feel like it was like jokingly racist though. It was like a culture of hard asses, and they would just bug each other, and because like it was always been multicultural when it comes to it's been more like masculine, like sexist than racist in my opinion, like because there's all different ethnic groups on construction sites. Like you guys always had like the stereotypical Italian bricklayers and the concrete workers, and you got the like the South American tapers and painters, and you know what I mean? Like it's just so funny, right? Like there was literally these stereotypes, okay? And there still are, but it's definitely like there's a lot bigger, like a diverse crowd. Like construction will hire anyone, man. Like it's so desperate for workers, like anyone can get a shot. But I don't like. I feel like it was just like a more jokingly thing, but like it was just like black dark humor, because I just always found there was a mutual respect on a site between guys, right? Like as long as you work hard, right? The discrimination always came to people who were like slackers, right? Slackers, like, you know what I mean? Them you would ride really hard because you want them to quit, right? Because they're useless, right? And it didn't matter what ethnic group you came from or anything, like, I would say definitely homophobic, definitely like trans or homophobic for sure, and sexist, but not so much racist. I don't think that I think has been gone for a long time, and I think they're misinterpreting it. You know what I mean? Because I honestly feel like it's just dark humor, and people can't take a joke nowadays. Let's face it, people cannot take a joke these days, right? So that's interesting, actually. I would actually like to look more into something like that, and it's slowly like less becoming sexist as well, because literally we're so understaffed. We need workers, right? We need as many as we can get, and there's a big push to hire women, right? Hey, baby doll. Oh, of course. Here, sweetheart. Want to say hi to the guys? Oh, you gotta go. Oh. Are you not feeling well? You got your mask on. Yeah. She got it. Okay, shut the door behind you, though. Cuties. Addie! Come here. Sure, babe. So you guys seen Warner and Amelia recently, but you haven't seen Addie in a while. You gotta brush your hair. Come here. Come and say hi. Say hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Aw. Okay. I love you. Have fun, okay? Shut the door. Good girl. Cute. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Now you got to see all the kids recently. That's cool. When I was in the trades, dudes were just assholes to each other all the time. Exactly, Adam. 100%. Let me I gotta pop that up. All right. It's the truth. People are just assholes to be assholes because that's what they do. It's you gotta have thick skin in when you work in a job like where you're working hard, your life's on the line. It's a very stressful environment, and the humor and you gotta just, if you're working hard, right, and just being a normal person, it's like, yeah, whatever, man. Just you gotta be able to take a joke. Yeah, first rule: don't get butt hurt. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Okay, so it's ridiculous that these extreme leftists, liberals, are going after words because words are so painful. Oh, give me a break. Give me a break, man. Oh, dude, that's awesome. I wonder if I minimize this too, if that'll help lower the resources a bit. So, anyways, it's hilarious, dudes. Hilarious. Yeah, was more a sign of respect among men, strangely. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly right, buddy. You're 100% correct. It's like, yeah, and you have to understand that, right? It's just, yeah, things are way different now, and like they change so quickly. Like the cultures are clashing, right? So, yeah, don't get butthurt over words. Trust me. If you do a good job and work hard, they'll appreciate you. Trust me. Yeah, I can't do the AMD thing as long as I'm in video editing. Like into video, the AMD doesn't work well with the codecs. Oh, yeah, look at that. There's one for Houston, eh? Like Jason Reynolds is in Houston. $31 billion Ike Dike mega project nears final approval. Okay, here we go. This is a good one here. How construction starts fair by, or let's see what's going on here. Hey, Johnny River, good to see you, man. Good to see. Oh, you're in Houston. Look at that. That's hilarious, buddy. We just found this project here. Now that you're here, I'll bring it up. So anyway, man, around me here in Houston, I can't get an entry level position. I apply online. I see, oh, dudes, you know what? I got a trick for you, man. I got a trick for you. But no luck the past few months. What is going on here? Okay, excellent. So yeah, dude, no worries. I got you, man. I can help you out here. First of all, the first problem is applying online. Never apply online to nothing, because it's useless, right? It's like you apply and it goes off to La La Land, okay? Yeah, don't apply online. What they want is they want to see you in person. They want to see you in person. And seeing that, you know, we're on that subject, I can quickly kind of maybe just pop over. So, dudes, what I do, so let's see that we're here. So I go to Google. So I did California for fun, but let's just say Houston. Did I get that right? All right, what's coming in 2022? This isn't not so. Okay, so here you go. Here are some projects coming up. So this is published January 4th, 2022. So I bet you a lot of these projects are coming up. But there's other sites though you can find. But you could definitely. Houston had recovered roughly 70% of the jobs lost in the pandemic by fall 2021. In its annual economic forecast released in December, the partnership estimated the region will create another 75,500 net new jobs in 2022, putting Metro Houston extremely close to a full economic recovery. So that's a lot of jobs, man. So look at that. So Hewlett Packard Enterprise new headquarters nearing completion. So you physically go to these jobs with a hard hat and safety boots and safety glasses, and like, yeah, just like show up and talk to go to the general contractor's office and talk directly to the guys on site, ask them if they need to hire anybody, and then if not, ask about the trades, if they know of any trades on site that are hiring, that need guys, right? Dude, this is like 100% effective, okay? 100%. Every time I've done this, I've gotten a job like in one, maybe two job sites, okay? Every time. It's 100%. Like, okay? So you show up to the sites. So that's why I do the research, right? I try to find out what's going on in my region, and I'll even pick a project that's closer to me, right, that I can even walk to. So and I used to live downtown, but yeah, one time I did this. Like, I'm always checking around where the tower cranes are when I'm driving around and stuff. I'm always checking out where all the jobs are and stuff. So if there's a job going up really close to me in my neighborhood, I know what's going on. And if I can walk to a job, I'm like, yeah, if I need a job, I'll walk down there and be like, yo, I need a job. Hook a brother up, right? But yeah, University of Houston College of Medicine, $80 million medical school building. That'll go on for a while. So okay, so construction began in mid-20. Are these like projects nearing completion? Maybe. Look at that Houston Zoo Centennial, Memorial Park Lake Bridge. Yeah, no, I know, I know, dude, I know. But when you're young, right, and you live downtown, for example, right, in an apartment downtown, it's like, it's so cool to find a job that's close to you, right? Like, if you can find a big job that's going on for years, right, you're like walking to work for years. You're like, I've done that, I've done it. It was really awesome. Oh, Anton, by the way, I forgot to answer your question on Friday night. I apologize. So, where it's really pumping, I hear, is like the East Coast is pumping, man. Like Halifax and Newfoundland and maybe New Brunswick even. I hear there's lots going on down there. Ontario, of course, is probably the busiest as always. I know for a fact Edmonton is here, but if you're going to come to Canada, go somewhere better than Edmonton because you're going to get paid more right now because we're not getting paid the best. But yeah, I know you can't always do that, but you know what? Instead of applying online though, Anton, what I do is do the prices in the East Coast suck? Yeah, so John would know more about the eastern part of construction because so the prices aren't the greatest there, but can they be worse than Edmonton, like Alberta? I don't know, man. Holy cow! I heard they were better than here because there's the people going back. You guys get really good rates right now, and it's like you guys are fighting for even more through the union, but yeah, it's crazy. And out of the phone book online, okay, you search the city you want to move to, and you find the drywall contractors in that city, and you start calling them. Literally, start calling them. It doesn't matter. You just need to get your foot in the door, get into the region, start making a couple bucks. You'll find out who's who, right? With any luck, you pick a good company right off the bat, right? But that's the thing. Like you like sending resumes online and stuff like that. I don't find it to be a very effective way. So yeah, when you call and you talk to the people who are actually hiring, you talk to the secretary sometime, and they'll just take your number, your name, number, and your experience and stuff like that. But sometimes you can actually get through to somebody who is hiring and is available in the office at that time. And you tell them, yo, I'm from where I'm from, and I'm coming to Canada. I would like to have a job before I come. I'd like to have something lined up. And most of the time what they're going to say is, call me when you get here, is what they'll say. They expect that. Call me when you get here, okay? That is as good as getting a job, because when you get in there, you're like, hey, remember we talked? I'm actually here in Canada. Let's rock and roll, baby, right? But yeah, I don't know. You might need, I don't know, actually, that's because if you're coming from a different country, you might need to have a company sign something to get a visa or something like that, though. I don't know. But they probably will do that. They're very big on importing guys, okay? They love importing guys. Trust me. Try to get into a union would be good. Yeah. If you're wanting to work by the hour, definitely join a union. I think you could do piecework with the union as well, right? John, the unit does. You could do. They have piecework rates as well. I believe, right? Can you choose? But yeah, so Johnny River, yeah. So literally, yeah, you find a database like that one right here. I picked up, not a good one. Crane Watch Houston, that's a good one. That I bet. 17 developments coming. 17 exciting developments coming. But you like a lot of places will have. Right there. Look at that Crane Watch. That's pretty cool. Let me go view the map. I got to see this. Yeah, okay. Contractors pay a little bit better. Yeah, I gotcha. All right, so look at that. Here's Houston right now. Here's all the cranes. Okay, so you can go through, like, what do we got going on here? Holiday Inn Express right there, and it gives you the address. Okay. You go to it, walk to it, drive to it, whatever. There you go. 1650 Post Oak Boulevard, right? A luxury 383 unit high-rise apartment tower with 15,500 square feet of ground floor area. Ground floor retail, right? So right there, dude, like, this is awesome. This is fantastic. 5004 Memorial Drive, a 356 unit mid-rise, like, booyah, right? Look at that. So, Museo Medical Office Building, 5115 Fannin Street, a 10-story, 364,000 square foot medical office tower, right? So you can see where I'm getting at with that, eh? What am I saying here, dude? Oh my God. Johnny Riviere. Sorry, man, if I'm not saying that right. But yeah, so that's cool, right? That's cool. That's how you find jobs, man. You find out where they are and you go to them. Trust me, go to them. If you have a resume even, or a business card or something, just like a personal card, just to say your trade and your skills on it, to hand out to guys with your number, dude, yeah, just get some cards printed up, get a little, just hand them out to the guys. You go to the sites. It won't take you long to find a job, man. Every job site is hiring. Trust me, every single job site is hiring guys, man. Very rarely do it, guys. So that was kind of what I wanted to talk about near the end of the stream. But to find jobs, I just Google, man, and I find stuff, right? Right, top ongoing projects in California. Top 10 major upcoming California and Florida construction projects, right? So it's going to tell you these projects are easy. You can like reverse look it up, like, Tapestry project, right? So it's in Hesperia, California. It's in pre-design, and I think this was you got to make sure the date's correct, because like I think this is February 16th, 2021, right? But so make sure the dates occurred, right? I'm surprised. Like this is daily. Oh, this is just an old article maybe under this website, but yeah, this is how you do it. You just literally find out what's going on, and yeah, like this is where I live in Alberta, okay? And these are the major projects going on in my province. All right. Slave Lake. There you go. So Slave Lake, biomass gas to liquids plant, phase 1, 35 million. Leslie Slave River, number 124, right? Schedule 21 to 2024, right? So it's going to go to 2026. But yeah, it's pretty neat. Like, it's the technology is there now, and it's just that easy to find work, like to find out what's going on, right? So where the heck is Edmonton? There it is. There we go. So there's Edmonton. I've actually probably worked on some of these. There's White Mud. Let's go down to the Jasper Avenue one. Would be right there. Boom, boom, boom. What's this one? Oh, it doesn't look like it's there. That's 107. Oh, Jasper's down here. Yeah, this one here. Edmonton Motors. So this is the tower I was working on. Apartment high rise. It's I can't remember. I think it's like 36 stories or whatever. $60 million. Schedule commencing 2022. Oh, is this a new one? No. Oh, maybe it's a new one. Oh, it is a new one. Ooh, there's another one. Retail. Look at that. That's actually pretty cool. Commencing 2021. Don't remember if I've seen that one. That's 114. If I go down to is it this one? 83 million. Commencing 2019. That could be the one I was working on. That looks like the one across the street, but. Anyways, you get my point, right? Lots. So thank you very much, man. I am going to use this. Plenty of places around here. Perfect, brother. Perfect. Yeah. Man. Yeah. Keep us updated, man. Hope you get a job. But yeah, it's pretty neat. How everything is on, like online, right? Like it's really easy to find work online right now. Oh, yeah, check this out. Architects, builders want to collaborate, but don't see eye to eye on what that means. Really? I got to check this out. This is what I got to see what. So dive brief. So contractors and architects agree they want to collaborate more, though too often clash on issues such as material substitutions, according to a new report released by the American Institute of Architects. Yeah, dudes. Oh, my God. Getting material substitutions is like pulling teeth, man. I don't understand it. It is crazy. It is so hard to bring a new product into a company because the companies use the same products all the time, and it's so hard to bring a new company product in. I tried to bring in this new product to a really big company that I worked for, and it was a better product, better lead time, better R rating. It was an insulation product. And it was originally Canadian to begin with, and it kind of like got beat out by a different product that comes from the U.S. So I'm trying to bring this Canadian product back into like being in use, right? Because you never see it, and it's a better product. You see it all the time in the U.S., right? But I wanted it back in Canada, But man, like dudes, the guy, like this guy, the rep from a company that we were taking the teams out to hockey games and dinners. And I was like, I did all the research. It was gonna save us tons of money and make us more competitive because we were gonna sign an exclusive deal. And it was just, I couldn't believe they didn't go for it, man. I could not believe it. Just unbelievable. It was crazy. So that was me trying to change a product in the company. So these contractors are just the same. Everyone's so everyone, like, they're just so stubborn. Like, they just don't want to change. They don't want to change. Yeah, architects know what they want, and the builder know that it can be done. And the thing is too, like, it's usually like you're only going to bring a substitution in if it benefits you somehow. So lower cost, or you can get it easier. Okay, would be the two main reasons why you'd want to switch a product. Okay, sometimes it's like they're just specifying the wrong thing. Right, and that's a pretty easy change. Okay, you're gonna get you're more likely to get a change when they are specifying something that won't work, and you're telling them you got to do it the other way. Okay, it'll be better. If it gives the client a better product for a better price, right? Then you can get it's possible to get changed. But it's not easy. It's like pulling teeth. It's like crazy. I don't understand it. So look at that. So less than a fifth of architects believe contractors propose material substitutions or other changes to serve the client's best interest. Contractors indicate they best serve clients through ensuring projects stay within their schedule and budget, the report found. So yeah, right. So like, you're going to get the material quicker, right? Or cheaper. So that's it's not necessarily going to be better, right? It's cheaper or faster. Okay. So about half of architects who responded to AIA's survey believe the architect has the majority of the responsibility to make decisions in the best interest of the client. By contrast, 88% of contractors said they share the responsibility equally. That's a good one. Let's poll. So what do you guys think? You know what? Let me make a poll here. Yeah, there's a poll. This is my first poll ever, guys. I've been trying to remember to do polls. So yeah, I want to try to do some of that. It's kind of fun. But yeah, that's interesting. In my opinion, let me think here. I have to think for a minute. I would say the architect, because I think that in most cases, it depends on the contract. Okay, like in a construction management job, it could be the contractor, right? But in a traditional design bid build, which is how most things are built, I would say the architect, because the architect is that bridge between the owner, because in that delivery model, the owner is not as skilled in construction, and that's why the architect acts as an agent for them, right? But under construction management, that's for more skilled and savvy owners. You know what I mean? So yeah, and like I do know for a fact in specifications, it's really smart for products to get specified, to get into the specifications. When an architect puts your product into the specifications, you're like, wow, man, you're golden. Like, you're golden, right? And a lot of the times they will like give you multiple choices, right? They'll give you choices on product, and like Owens Corning, Roxol, blah 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 blah, right? They'll give you choices. So, like sometimes they will specify an exact product. So for example, cladding finishes, they want Vic West profile this, right? So what you need to do then is you go to your supplier, because you don't buy from Vic West normally, and Vic West is going to give you really high prices. So you get a quote from them, yes, but then you got each, like roll form glue. It used to be one, and then another one would be oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm gapping here. Anyways, it's like anyways, you could go to the other suppliers and find profiles, because they all pretty much are going to have similar profiles, and it's like corrugated or standing seam roof or blah 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 blah. Okay, it's only the finish that matters, because the system inside, like the Z bar and all that, is all the same. They're going to specify like galvanized Z9 or whatever, blah blah blah, and yeah, that's just standard technical stuff. But you can then submit alternatives, and you have to submit them before bid close. And a lot of the times when those changes come through and you're estimating and bidding jobs, you're like, oh, I know who's bidding this job based on the suppliers that are being put forth for changes, right, for substitution. So, but as long as the product does the same thing and is the same finish and stuff like that, then they'll pass it, right? But the thing is, like paint is a pain in the butt, because there's certain paints that you can only get from certain people, okay? And the architect wants that paint, okay? It's like, it's crazy, right? So, yeah, it's really interesting when you get into estimating and project management, that like you'll see the whole, like a whole other world of things, right? That's kind of cool. Houston's $31 billion Ike Dike mega project nears final approval. That's cool. So Texas does everything big, and this applies to climate change adaptation as well. The state, along with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, has proposed a $31 billion coastal barrier, the country's largest civil engineering project ever. Wow. The Project Houston and the Texas Gulf Coast from storms and sea level rise. Okay. The matter is being taken up by the U.S. Congress, where the House of Representatives on June 8th approved a bill that will allow the federal government to begin planning the project, which will need Senate approval. The biggest portion of the project is a hulking $16 billion. Oh my God, $16 billion concrete gate system dubbed the Ike Dike. Yeah. Designed to stem hurricane surge into Galveston Bay. Other components include levees, pumps, and ecosystem restoration. The Texas coast is both hurricane prone and uniquely vulnerable. About 522 million tons of cargo go through the port of Houston each year, per the Army Corps' Coastal Texas study, and it houses the country's highest concentration of oil and gas facilities. Look at that. Okay, let's look at something positive. 5 good things happening in construction right now. So look at that. Increasing industry interest. So over the past few years, there has been a growing shortage of skilled trades workers. The Associated General Contractors of America found that 89% of contractors were having a difficult time finding workers who were trained for the job. That affects project timelines. So 61% of contractors reported project delays because of these workforce shortages. The American Welding Society predicts a need for 400,000 more welders by 2024. Holy cow. In HVAC and in electric, job openings are expected to grow by 14% through 2024. And the struggles continue on every other industry segment needing workers, of course, yeah. So yeah, look at that. So while a shortage of workers is pushing wages higher, I'd like to see that. We'd like to see that in Alberta, guys. Literally, like unbelievable. It's just crazy. So the financial return from a bachelor's degree is softening, even as the price and the average debt into which it plunges students keeps going up. The astounding $1.747 trillion of student debt is growing 6 times faster than our nation's economy. And the average public school student borrows $30,000 for a bachelor's degree. In the response, the proportion of high schoolers who are considering a 4-year education has plummeted from 71 to workers. Did you guys hear about the recent deaths in, let's go over there. Deaths in the trenches. 11 workers die in cave-ins so far in 2022. The deaths between January 1st and May 31st include 2 double fatalities in Florida and Michigan, and trench collapses in 6 other states. What the heck is going on? What do you think of that, guy? Like the trench collapsing. That is crazy. That is just crazy dangerous, man. Like there's a lot of rules when you're digging trenches and things like that. Like, you got to shore it and like slope it and stuff like that. And you can't have equipment and things like within 3 meters of it and all that. I'm shocked because you would think that that would be like the most safest, right? But being struck with equipment is one of the higher things too, though. It's dangerous, but my goodness, that is awful. Oh, look at that. John Deere now offers equipment self-repair software online. Was that John Deere's customer service advisor is now available. Oh, I see. For customers and independent repair shops to purchase online directly from John Deere. The customer service advisor service tool is a subscription-based digital database of operator diagnostic and technical manuals for John Deere products. That's actually pretty smart. Oh, look at that. Actually, let's check this out first. So, in comparison, 10 workers died during the same period in 2021 and 12 workers in 2020. Isn't it weird? Is it maybe because of the spring and the ground is kind of not right, like it's just a thawed from the winter type thing, and now it's just, a little loose. I don't know. Oh, that's awful, man. Oh man, yeah, that's too bad. Infrastructure is changing the world. Legacy infrastructure to do more work or work faster is not the solution. Instead, we must recognize the shifting nature of what infrastructure is, what society needs it to do, and who controls it. According to UN Habitat, cities consume 78% of the world's energy and produce more than 60% of greenhouse gas emissions. Infrastructure construction and its use, such as power plants, buildings, and transport, are large contributors to that figure. The transportation sector is increasingly viewed as a potential design space for mitigating climate change, and contractors are a big part of moving that initiative forward. We're going to definitely be seeing some crazy new things, man. What's this? A Biden open application for competitive bridge investment program. Heat safety guide. Yeah. Heat, guys. Heat. Watch the heat. We're coming into summer now. We have to water, lots of water, bring lots of water, man. Like wearing your lids and hats type thing, and even like covering up a little bit, sunscreen, lots of sunscreen, but yes, stay hydrated. Water is the main thing. I've already had heat stroke this year. I've already had it this year. We were working on a big open area and on that metal roof, And yeah, I got heat stroke, and I was out for days. It put me out for days, dudes. Am I still going here? Am I good? Oh yeah. I should put it over there. Good. We're rocking and rolling. I'm wondering, have you guys had any like buffering issues this stream so far? 400 at 1.4 is mint inside here, right? So, and then yeah, I love I can color correct and stuff like that through vMix. I even went back to OBS, guys, and I programmed. I put a production into OBS, and the same thing was happening. So I know you're right, Dibs, 100% bottleneck on the PCIe. You know that. And I figured chip motherboard. It's got to be that, because I tried everything software, dudes. And I know it's not my graphics card. I know I have enough RAM, you know, and I know I got enough internet, right? I got a gigabyte up and down, right? So I know I got everything's good on my end, and I troubleshooted everything. I learned so much about vMix. Holy cow, it was pretty crazy, man. Yeah, TV only. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it might cut in and out, and it's. I figure it's a hardware issue. I'm having hardware issues. I need to change the motherboard and chip, and I don't need to possibly not the chip, but the motherboard for sure. Unfortunately, but at least I don't have to buy a whole brand new computer, right? Like I've invested over the years, and I've put like $6,000 into this machine, and easy, right? And that's the nice thing, right? About, you know, buying a good computer at first and just upgrading it, and then yeah, it's nice. I don't really need to buy a whole system, right? All right, so let's check out the poll here. Where are we at? How do I read the poll? There we go. 50-50. All right. 50-50. Interesting. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like I would totally say it depends on the like, you know, blah, blah, blah. Geez, Chris, I really like tripping my words today. Depends on the delivery system, the contract, right? That's what I would assume. Oh, excellent, Dibs. Yeah, I'm gonna. I seen that. I don't have Discord open while I'm streaming because of the RAM. I just don't. I close everything I don't really need. But it makes the sounds, you know, and I can't. I just yeah. The beeping and stuff drives me mental. Oh, Con Expo. Yeah, Con Expo and BOMA 2022. Oh, that BOMA, man. Oh, man, I want to go to one of these shows, guys. Con Expo, Con X, and BOMA. Dudes, man, this is my ultimate dream. I want to go and cover these, you know. Machines that drive and work autonomously are among the big visions for the future of the construction industry. However, true auto autonomy in construction machines is highly unlikely in the foreseeable future because, unlike the self-contained working environment of a quarry or mine, for example, there are complex technical and safety-related challenges. Yeah, that's true. I would say more like in the... Oh yeah, of course, because it shows when I'm on. Duh. I think we're gonna see automation in like in special things like groundwork, for example. Like it's when there's not a lot of people on site and it's just the machines working. I can see automation. We already see different things like when they're pushing neighborhoods and clearing neighborhoods and to get ready for like water and sewer and stuff. Those machines all are operated remote, like by GPS and computer. There's people in them. But they're not operating them really. Like they're automated, and you'll notice they have these big like poles with the big white circle like things on them. That's the GPS locators and stuff, and they all have like the depths are managed by like the on the blades, like the blades you'll see too have these antennas and stuff. It's crazy, right? I've seen it. Like they have like these central command center where there's guys that literally like it's a command center, a circle of computers, and they're all like monitoring and operating these machines remotely. It's crazy. Actually, I wonder if I go to, so Keystone is one. So command center or something like that. Oh, come on. Is it Keystone X? Oh my God. Alberta's Keystone. What? There's something I didn't know. These guys were like at the forefront of technology. Yeah, January 31st, 2017? Yeah, I don't blame them. So Keystone Excavating has announced it's closing its doors, saying it can't continue to provide the same quality of work within the macro business environment in Alberta. That says it all right there. To be clear, this was our decision. No one is forcing our hand at this. The company, which has offices in Calgary and Edmonton, said it will continue to operate until March 31st. At that time, 150 employees will lose their jobs. This is not an exit that anybody wanted or foreshadowed, nor did I joining the company. We used to have our payroll and payables folks sitting in here. Now it's all boxes. It is insane. The closure comes at a time when the province's construction industry is projected to lose up to 11,000 jobs over 2017. So anyways, this is interesting because this is what I'm talking about, guys. Alberta, where I am, this macro environment, it couldn't have said it better, actually. It's ridiculously competitive, and that's why the prices are so low, and there's so much crap. Like, there's a lot of failures. Like, this is the craziest place to work, dudes, because it's just everybody. There's so many companies, and they're all cutting each other's throats, and there's no unions, there's no like government oversight. It's literally the Wild West. It's literally the Wild West, guys, out here. I'm not kidding. It is just so frustrating, and that's like, man, dudes, like, I could see, like I was saying, Keystone, I was searching for them because they had the most amazing equipment and command center and automation. It was crazy, but of course they couldn't compete because they're used to working with, like, when you're doing capital projects and big projects, most of the time you're always hiring unions, but not in Alberta. So how can they compete with the private sector like that? How can they compete with it, right? It's just crazy because they've built a structure around a certain level, of like capital and overhead, right? And that's they couldn't survive here, right? Because I'm telling you, it's a cutthroat province, man. Oh, and I want to make it. It's so bad. It's so bad. But yeah, that's our mission, guys, to make it better, man. My goodness, dudes. My goodness. So yeah, what do you guys think about all this? Like, what do you think? It's really something, construction season officially underway in Edmonton. Yeah, after like one of the longest winters ever, and now we're just getting hammered with rain. Like it was always so weird. Edmonton was so weird before because it didn't rain a lot. This year, first, we had like one of the craziest, longest winters. Literally, winter just ended in like May, and it's been raining nonstop, nonstop. We've had like crazy high winds, tons of rain. It's just so weird, man. So weird. Oh my god! Like, and then of course with the gas prices. And the still with the materials thing, like the issues with materials, Alberta is a disaster right now. It's a disaster. That's wild, man. Look at that. So with about 250 active projects at an estimated cost of $1.9 billion on the books this year, it's unbelievable. Oh, this is going to be really cool. Actually, this is a nice project. I love it. Yeah, look at this. Downtown Edmonton construction making it almost impossible to operate a business. And it's so disorganized, guys. It is, none of it is planned. It's like everything is a disaster, guys. I would be like, our downtown is like a dead zone because of like there's not a lot of businesses, not a lot of things going on. It's just office, right? And the way that they do construction in Alberta is like, dudes, you'll be driving down the major highway, okay, and they leave their Ozcam up like over holidays, over the weekends, overnight, like they put their Ozcam up and they change the speed limit to 60 and 100 highway and 100 where it's 100, they'll post 60 zones and there's nothing going on. There's no construction. Zero construction going on for weeks on end, and they got this Ozcam out, and you can always tell people are so frustrated after a week. They're just speeding through it. They don't even care anymore. Everyone's just speeding through it. They don't care because, like, dudes, I just can't believe they get away with the stuff they do. Like the most disorganized, like laziest workers. I can't believe it. Like when we do a job actually downtown and we're working for a general contractor and we gotta shut the streets off and stuff like that, you gotta take your Ozcam out back in every day and set it up every day, right? And set it up only when you're working, okay? And take it down when you're not. Like, I don't get why these guys are allowed to do that. It's unbelievable, man. It's a total disaster, total shit show. And they're talking about the road construction, guys. It's the road construction. The downtown, that's the road construction, guys. They get away with it. But if you're doing a building or something like that, you gotta take your Ozcam in and out every day. It's just unbelievable what they get away with. Unbelievable. But anyway, so yeah, this Yellowhead Trail thing is gonna be awesome. This is like the Trans-Canada Highway, 50 to 70 or whatever, right? Until you're outside of the city. But this project is so long overdue. It's like, man, it is gonna be really cool. It's gonna be a nightmare driving up there. But yeah, they've already started like closing things down, and they bought out businesses and things like that. But this is gonna be a big, good project, man. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one. But anyways, though.
I'm Batman.
Here's the one for Konaman here, boys.
Hail to the king, baby.
Excellente. Well, boys, that was fun, man. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Like, I think that are we back? Are we back? Yeah, Rip Konaman, Adam. Yep. Yeah, I missed them. I miss them, man, a lot. Yeah, brother. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad. This would be the first Father's Day without him. His family, actually. So, happy Father's Day, Konaman, my brother, up in heaven. My God, man, yeah. Yeah, very, very sad, guys. Very sad, actually. But, yeah, look at, so our poll, looks like Architect might have pulled ahead there. Yeah, look at that. So, 67% say Architect. And I think that's a pretty fair, snapshot too. You think I should use the other camera? No, I can't. That's the problem. If I do a stream like this, I can't because it won't fit. It won't fit here. But I can get a new lens, though. I can get a new lens that'll look better. It's just this is the lens that came with it. It's not a bad lens. It's more of a like a photography lens, though. So yeah, I want it's a cinema lens, like a cleaner cinema lens for it, right? But yeah, it looks funny, eh? Look, it's just not the same. I know. I'm sorry, guys. I know. I'm trying my best here. To get the highest quality, but like I was saying, it's just one thing after another, right? One thing after another. But yeah, it's been a weird year too. Like I've been having a hard time getting paid this year. Like, man, right now again, I'm chasing money again. Like every freaking time I'm chasing money every time. It's like, it's just so frustrating. Like, man, oh man. And because of the work being all weird with the scheduling, like guys come and work and then they quit. They find other work, like it's just not happening this year, Yeah, you expect more from me. I know you do. I know. I apologize. I'll get her fixed though. I'll get her. I'm a persistent bugger, I've been doing this for almost my channel almost 5 years. And that would mean when I hit 5 years in January, I believe, that'll be 6 years in total I've been doing YouTube, right? Because I did another channel for a year before I did my channel, right? I ran a company channel. But it's really buffering right now, eh, guys? Yeah, we're getting like terrible buffering right now. So I'm gonna end the stream, I guess, here at that. But I appreciate you guys, man. I need a penalty clause. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, when I'm doing the work with these guys, it's not really a contract. It's it is and it isn't. Like, so I do, for some things, but some things no, right? Because it's just like hourly work and stuff like that, and I just like I just invoice for hours and stuff, and I have proof and records. Like if I had to go to court or anything like that, I could easily get my money. But it's just like, it's really frustrating because it's also like a friend of mine who I'm trying to help grow his business. I'm trying to help him, and I feel like at this point I'm being taken advantage of, and it's just like, I'm not happy about it, Because it's just like, we had an agreement that we would get, if we do hourly work, we get paid every 2 weeks, and that's not happening. So I'm having an issue with that. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna shut her down. But it was a good stream. It was fun to be back on. Just like I said, go back to my roots here with the old school setup. But I'll have it all back up and running in no time before you know it. And guys, I'm gonna hopefully get some videos out this week and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly, dude. Right? That's a very good point. I can't help it. He's sending things in the mail. I got an email from from the guy who wants the Tzizi tool saying he got his material, which I didn't even think about. I didn't know exactly. I forgot. I didn't really clue in what he was doing with it. I haven't even sent the damn thing yet, so now I got to go and rush it to him tomorrow. And I'm like, frick, man, I can only keep so much petty cash on hand, and it's like you know. I don't want to take things from other places. I have a certain amount that I use, and that's it. I don't want to go past that. And it's just again, I got to go and dip into like savings or something, you know? It's like, it's just so frustrating, you know? My petty cash account is like 0 right now, and it's not cool. I'm not happy about it. So anyways, happy Father's Day, everybody. Let's end on a positive note. It's a good day today. I'm going to spend some time with my kids, and yeah, man. I'll see you guys soon. Dibs, Adam Garrity, Cruiser Mac, Johnny Revere, John, Saved by Jesus Christ, Anton, Flashman, Cruiser Mac, yeah, Dan the Man Sunro. Woo! Very cool. Very, very cool, man. And everyone else, have a good day. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. This is Chris, guys.
Oh yeah? Well, screw you guys. I'm going home.